Meme review. We're gonna review some fitness and exercise memes just for a laugh, see what they're about. We might have a couple of things we can talk about, but let's have a look. Powerlifters, strong men, getting fat for a sport no one cares about. Brilliant. Don't know the anime itself. I need to watch more anime. If you know what anime that is, please send it to me. But I don't know which one this is. 1,000 calories left, giant pumpkin, me right before bed. Yes. That's actually a bit of a misconception. So, I don't know. It depends on how you feel. If you're like, I can go to bed and I don't feel really tight and gross in my stomach when I go to bed, having eaten lots of food, that's fine. But a lot of people take that time as almost like a fasting phase where just before bed you don't eat food because you sleep better with an empty stomach. It depends on different people. I use my Whoop band and it says that when I eat before bed, I actually recover better the next day. So for me, I should eat. But 1,000 calories and it being a giant pumpkin might be a little bit extreme. Not sure. The person next to me in class, my sweat, the workout. Oh, gross. So it's just like, what is that, exploding all over the person in that open car? I used to have a car like that, which is quite nice. This is why we can't do close-up contact boxing classes right now as much, is that whenever I was holding pads for someone, if they're boxing right in front of me and they get a good sweat on, it's just part of the job. You're gonna get sweat on you. Little splatters. It's only been on my mouth once. Honey, please wake up our son. BCAAs are a waste of money. He woke AF now. BCAAs are a supplement, which means branch chain amino acids. And it's the compounds that you put all together and it makes a protein. So protein, you get your protein and you break down your protein into BCAAs, which then fuel your muscle and help you do things and build muscle. And a lot of times people are putting little BCAA supplements and being like, have these are amazing, they're gonna get you everything, when actually all you need to do is eat a healthy, balanced diet and you'll be completely fine. Some supplements help. I like a multivitamin just in case, but.
It's like the pills that people take.
BCAA is normally like in a powder, or you can get energy drinks that have them. So they've got some caffeine and BCAAs. A lot of times it's mixed in with pre-workout, which you don't need it. Oh, this is a CrossFit one. I've already read the word CrossFit. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. 30-year-old CrossFitters. Tweaky shoulders, bad knees, sore back. I'm 27 and I have a tweaky back, bad knees and a sore shoulder. Oh, Thanos, right. When you have your first child and you just know they're gonna have trash genetics like you. I'm sorry, little one. The only thing I'd say with genetics, people are like, oh, I've got bad genetics, and they use that as a limiting factor to not be able to try and achieve their goals and what they want to do. If there was a kid who was like, I want to be in the NBA in America, like they want to be a basketball player, and their dad is like 5'9", and their dad decides to date someone who is 5 foot, they are not going to be super tall, they're not likely to be extraordinarily great at the NBA, but it doesn't mean that they can't be amazing at basketball. Not every basketball player is a giant, a lot of them are. The short ones are actually just average height. It's just in comparison to the height. Oh, what, you play NBA? Okay, that makes sense. There will be people who have better genetics at certain things that therefore they can achieve at a higher level than you might be able to, but it doesn't mean you can't try. The thing with that as well is that, you know, if in doubt, Thanos is just gonna click his fingers and then what was it, a third, 2/3, half population die? Is that a spoiler? Right. Oh, well, I want to be jacked, have muscle, and look really lean, but I don't want to do any cardio. The person on the left has taken performance-enhancing drugs. They've taken things to get there. The only other way that you could have gotten there is if you were, again, looping back to the genetics, very, very gifted to a point where you're an Adonis god, and then also did cardio. So get over the fact that cardio is actually pretty good, and it can actually make you bigger and stronger. When you're training through an injury and it's not feeling any better, interesting. Batman's probably trained through an injury. I mean, he broke his back during Dark Knight Rises. Listen to your physiotherapist. If you get an injury, go to a physiotherapist, say, hi, I have an injury. Can you look at it? Can you tell me how long I need to recover through it? What exercises should I do? I always suggest trying to train within the range of motion where you don't feel pain. Unless if it's like something really severe, like a super acute injury. If it's chronic, acute and chronic injuries are two different things. Acute is where it's happened there and then. I've twisted my ankle, I've broken my arm, I've pulled a spleen. That's not a real one. Chronic injuries where it's, oh, well, now it's kind of more than 6 months and this injury's talking to me. I've got an iffy wear and tear in my shoulder. I've got a slightly bad lower back, shin splints. Things like that, where those injuries hurt, but it's either exercise induced or because your positions or postural situations you're in, those injuries need to be trained in a controlled way where you're not feeling pain and you're progressively strengthening everything around it to then try and help. You just don't want to train it directly and be like, I'm in pain and I'm training through pain and now I'm still in pain. Yeah, literally lighting at the gym and lighting at my house. Gyms design their lighting to make you look better so that you take a photo and you tag the location so that other people come and see you. One thing that I want to have, though I can't do it in the studio that we have right now, is just not have any mirrors so people don't have the chance to think about what they look like. And they're just busy getting on with the fitness and doing some strength. That's so much more important. I think he lives near Brighton. Like I've got 1 or 2 friends who've hung out with him. If you ever want a PT, come my way. I wonder if he's thinking about me. I need to reach that tree before the car or I'll die. Me, every single time I go for a run, I'm like, right, just the lamppost to the next lamppost. People who go and be like, oh, what am I gonna do today? What am I gonna eat later? How do you think and run at the same time? I can do it if I'm talking with someone. If I'm with someone, I can do that comfortably. But if I'm by myself, I need some music in, or I need a podcast that makes me not think. Otherwise I'm like, okay, just get to the next thing. Girls spotting other girls. Will you spot me? Sure thing. Guys spotting other guys. I want you to spot me, but if you, for any reason, touch the bar before it is necessary, I will see to it that your bloodline is no more. Completely understandable. Yeah, I get that. There's like a weird attitude which is like, oh, it doesn't count if you touch the bar. And it's like, well, when you're lifting and someone calls you big man, oh, that's sweet. You're like, all right, big man. Oh, I'm good. Oh, it's good. Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit patronizing though. All right, big man. I'm like, personally, I like my size. I don't want to be any bigger. I would just like to be stronger, thank you very much, and more doable as a person. Not me be more, you know what I mean. When you try to balance your 9-to-5 job, maintain a social life, keep a healthy relationship, and work out regularly. I think this is the face that she's doing. Yes, even as a PT, 9 to 5 would be lovely. That'd be great. Sometimes it is like 6 o'clock until 7:30, maybe 8:30 at night. I know some people, some PTs who do even longer, and they have they come home and do a nap. It's like taking shifts. It can get a bit over the top, but then the social life aspect of it is, well, that's in your job. You're talking to those people and trying to keep a healthy relationship. Well, be with your partner and train with them. And then that means that you're working out regularly with them. When you go for a max personal record on bench press without a spotter and realize it was a bad idea, well, it's time for me to die. Yeah, bench press is the only thing I would always recommend having a spotter for. In How to Fail, I show you how easy it is to die doing a bench press, because it's all your vital organs. It's gonna crush your face. You don't want that to happen. That's chaos, gosh.
He doesn't have any ears.
He doesn't have any ears, no. It's not Batman.
That's Batman.
No, it's not. No, it's no, it's not. It's a falcon. Look at the rest of his costume. Silly boy.
Sorry, guys.
It's all right. Why are you always at the gym? Me. Depression. I did the own. Sometimes when you're feeling super low, going to the gym and getting some of those endorphins, some of the serotonin, some of the dopamine for achieving a goal, all those happy chemicals are gonna make you feel happier. A hour to 90-minute solid session where you've done lots of exercise, you will feel so much better afterwards. Even if it's a 10-minute walk, go do some exercise. When you're trying to eat healthy in front of others, but dying inside. I used to struggle with that a lot. I used to want to just be like, yeah, I'll just have whatever you guys are having. Now, There's no limitation on what you deem healthy if you're eating things in moderation and in a way that is sustainable. You are what you eat. What you eat makes your body. You literally are what you eat. If you're always eating crap, then yeah, you're gonna feel terrible. And if you're in front of people who are eating crap, it's gonna be difficult for you to go, hey, I don't want to eat that. The thing that will help your brain flip a switch is where you realize what I'm doing is achieving a goal and bettering myself. When a 250-pound guy at 5% body fat says, I'm natural, bro, I'm assuming that's what the telly's saying. Yeah, sure. Natural means without taking steroids or performance-enhancing drugs. I don't think there's anyone alive who can be like that and be completely natural. If we're putting our body through a lot of stress and a lot of strain in a way, taking performance-enhancing drugs to try and make you better and get those things faster, it's gonna have repercussions later in life. It literally grows your gut, it grows your heart. You don't need that. The second coming, the last Exorcism part 2. That girl, what she's doing there is setting up to do a bench press. You form an arch in your lower back, which makes there be a lot of stability, and it looks scary. It looks like she is being exercised, but actually she's being exorcised. Did you get the joke well? An exorcism, holy water, an she's exercising and exercising. Pizza is healthy. Carbohydrates, protein, fats, vegetables. You can have healthy pizza. That pizza, not so much. Look, you can have vegetables. It'd be better to have real vegetables. The fat is unsaturated fat, which is high. You have HDLs and LDLs. High density lipids, low density lipids. And you always have one more than the other. We want the ones that you get from nuts and seeds. Healthy fats, where often you're getting the cheese and bacon and those kind of fats from everything else, that therefore proportionately it's a bad fat. I try to stay away from the like proper doughy wheat ones, but you can have like cauliflower bases that are really good now. How I feel after going for a 5-minute run and stretching for 27 seconds. Zen energy, can't hurt me, mind, soul, body. We all want to be Patrick. Going for a run for 5 minutes and stretching for 25 seconds is better than not going for a run for 5 minutes and stretching for 27 seconds. The next day, run for 6 minutes and try and stretch for 30 seconds. Slowly progress. Class, this is the only equation you're ever going to need. Everything else is just nerd stuff. 1 kilo equals 2.2 pounds. That is all that you need. Get the conversion app, then you don't have to worry about it, it's easier. Lifter hits a PR 3 weeks into the program, the coach. Just means they were probably being bad in the first place and not training properly. That's my opinion. PR is personal record. So it's the max lift that you've done, the best you've ever done. If that's the first 3 weeks, how tough is it gonna get month 3? Think of it that way. Whenever I gotta do anything till failure, I don't hear no bell. You feel beaten up. You feel beaten up if you're going and going and going and going and going until failure. Go watch our failure video. But yeah, when you're intentionally trying to reach failure, you feel gross and horrible, but you know that you could probably do 1 or 2 extra reps. Let's try until I literally can't do the rep. It's gross, it's horrible. When you have the whole day free and you spend it in the gym, the laws of time are mine. Brilliant. I love Doctor Who. You can just spend whatever time you want in the gym. How long can you train for? Like, let's do 3 hours in a row. I wouldn't spend the whole day doing fitness, but if you're going out, if you're really getting after it and you want to do something, spend the day in the gym, especially when you have a day off. Like, it will make you feel better anyway. Seeing your friend on the floor after you were supposed to spot them. Oh no. I love, there's little eyes like, I accidentally killed my friend. Yeah, that's horrible. You need to, if someone asks you to spot them, focus on them, don't be on your phone, help your friend get after it. Thank you so much for watching the video today. I hope you enjoyed these memes. So if you find any funny fitness memes, send them on Instagram at Alec_the_coach. Subscribe, it means you're gonna be able to see more videos. It really helps out the channel and it helps us grow and spread more interesting, fun, different perspectives on fitness and health. Thank you so much. Bye.